Welcome back to my video, man. Welcome back. I just want to talk to you about something that's been on my mind. That's how I'm going these days. So I want to talk to you about sexual lust. Okay,
Serás una gran actriz. Y yo te aseguro que seré un gran director y entonces serás mi musa, güey.
Sí. Tu musa, ¿eh?
Sí, cabrón.
¿Y qué papel me darás? A ver, ¿no?
Yo te veo como de egipcio. Como Cleopatra o algo así.
Cleopatra.
like sexual lust, like why it can destroy you. Why it's actually something that you have to get control of. Okay. So I just have a little notes right here. I'm not gonna really necessarily be reading it. I'm just gonna be just trying to talk from my heart. Talk from my experience, like we do always. We don't want to lie to you about anything. And just speak about the reality of the issue. So that's my bird over there. Ignore it. So it's making noise, but So let's talk about like sexual lust, like lust. Like sex is not a bad thing by itself. Let's start by saying that. If you are having it with the right person, if you are having it with the person that you love, so like it's not a bad thing. But like it becomes bad where you just like want to have it with everybody, And I'm not saying it's bad, but it has consequences when you want to do it like that, So like some things aren't necessarily bad, but they have bad consequences. Okay, so sometimes they have really bad consequences. Sometimes their consequences can be death, jail, different shit, STDs, different shit like that. We're gonna get into that in this video. So like one thing is like just sleeping with anybody that you feel like you can sleep with, anybody that you feel like they let you sleep with them, you go in and sleep with them, That I feel like that's being lustful, too lustful, because it doesn't really like it won't really like help you, like it won't really like make you feel any type of way, it really won't, so it's just a nut is a nut, to be honest with y'all. So like and now it doesn't matter. You go around sleeping with all these many people, whatever. To some niggas, that's something that they look at like it's status, whatever. But that's really not status to me, bro. Like having a whole lot of bitches, or a female having a whole lot of niggas. That's really nothing. That don't mean you nothing. In this life, you gotta work hard to get where you are in life. It ain't about appearing somehow, So, just another thing is like if let's say you doing that, you lusting, trying to think that's gonna make you feel love. Sometimes it really don't. Sometimes you can sleep with a girl, or sometimes a girl can sleep with a nigga, whatever, and not feel loved by that person at all, Or it just, it doesn't always translate into like love like you think, and it doesn't always translate into like fulfillment, So, it really, let me not skip the point that I'm at. And another thing, it really can't make you as happy as you think it will make you. Sometimes you think, oh, if I do this, do that, if I go around like banging all these hoes, I guess, all these girls, I guess, it's gonna make me happy, or it's gonna make me like excited, super like come on, man, work on your life, work on yourself, That's gonna make you happier, than just going around trying to sleep with people thinking that's gonna help you, or that's gonna make you happier, that's gonna fill the void inside you. We're gonna get on that later too. So it's like, so it doesn't really translate into happiness, and if you want to really grow in life, you doing that will stop your growth, you know, because all the time that you spend chasing coochie or DICK, whatever, for the girls, like all the time that you spend like trying to chase that, whatever, you know, it's like it's the time spent. You could spend that time working on yourself, you know. You could spend that time, you know, elevating yourself, you know. You could get richer, you could get, you know, I'm just saying, like, and it's always gonna be here. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like, you know, like, don't act like, you know, like, just because you don't have it today is over, you know. Come on, man. Tomorrow you can have it and still feel like you need more, you know. It's just like food sometimes, you know. So you have to learn how to everything in moderation, you know. That's one of the point of this video. You have to moderate your shit, man. To be honest with y'all, man, cause you go around here just, you know, sleeping with everybody, man. You know, it really don't make no sense. You know, having kids you can't even raise, you know, it really don't make no sense. You know, even if you can raise them, you might not even be able to give them all the love that they need. Not just that, shit, there was worse shit than that, man. You could get set up by a girl that you was trying to, you know, bang or whatever. You know, I done seen some niggas in the street like trying to get with some bitches, whatever, and they got in a hotel. Them bitches got them niggas drunk, high and on drugs, and them bitches, you know, took them niggas everything. You know, I know their names, I just ain't gonna say it, but like, they in my city, literally, you know, they know what the fuck I'm talking about. And my boy just, you know, dropped, man, you know. So I don't know, I'm finna just pause this video a little bit and I'm gonna get back on it, you know. So yeah, so they got robbed of their money, you know. They got done wrong, all because they was chasing after some coochie, all because they was chasing, you know, these girls, they didn't even know them, you know. And to be honest with you, like, even if you do get whatever you want, you're going for, it doesn't fill the void, you know. Sometimes in life you feel the void and you feel like you want to fill the void. You feel like, oh, if you have all these experiences, whatever, if you have all this stuff, it's going to fill the void. But sometimes it really doesn't, you know. So it's up to you to fill that void that you feel. That's only in the Maslow's you know, pyramid. That's only at the bottom level, you know. So don't ever think that's gonna help you fill the void of, you know, life, whatever, you know, or feel the emptiness that you feel inside, you know. Because I know everybody sometimes feels like that, you know. So, or it's not gonna really bring meaning to your life like you think, you know. So and it's gonna drain your energy, you know. It's going to drain your energy, like chasing after people. It's going to drain your energy, you know, always trying to, you know, get with this motherfucker, always trying to get with that motherfucker because, you know, you all trying to, you know, I guess that's how you feel love, you know, trying to get all these people to love you, whatever, to touch on you, to do this and that. And that's really not like, that's really not something that's going to really help you or fill you up. You can be one person and and love them right, love them in different ways, you know, and they can love you in different ways, that one person, and you can still feel love in that one, you and that one person relationship. You don't have to be with them, all these many people, whatever. I know some religion, whatever, they allow to people to have 2, 3 wives, whatever, you know, that's on them. But I'm just saying, like, and I'm not trying to talk about that stuff, polygamy and all that shit. I'm just saying, like, being like a hoe, you know, that's what I'm talking about. Like, trying to go around sleeping with people, niggas and bitches, everybody, a lot of people do that, you know. So it's just like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you can't really just be doing that all the time because it has consequences, you know. So, you know, I suggest you find somebody that you love, somebody that you feel you attracted to, somebody that you can always do whatever you want, get freaky with them and all that. Yeah, but I don't suggest that you just go around doing it with anybody, you know. Like, no, it's really like just not, you know. You might think it's cool, but it's really not, you know. So it's like, you know, and it's like you can really just waste your time and energy, you know. So another thing you need to know is that you are good enough. You know, you don't need to go and always seek, you know, like satisfaction from people to feel like you're good enough. No, it doesn't help. It doesn't work that way. You know, so you can sometimes you can just fill your own cup. Okay, feel like you're good enough. Build your own confidence up. You know, your self-esteem. You know, so you don't need people to tell you you're beautiful, you handsome, this and that, for you to have to have a good self-esteem. You need to learn to feel your own self-esteem, so you don't get manipulated into doing things that you don't want to do. You know, so or into just trying to think being with all these people, all these girls, whatever, is gonna fill you up, whatever. No, like you can be with your wife, bro, and like if she love you right and you love her right, and you can y'all can be good. You know, you don't have to go over here like all this shit, man. It brings you drama. You know, like we're gonna get into the consequences. You know, and another thing is you need to accept yourself. You know, don't always go seek acceptance from people. You know, that's not gonna help you none. You know, so just try to accept yourself. You know, that's what you need to try to do. You know, try to validate yourself. Try to approve of yourself, because when you don't, that's when you always feel like, oh, you need this person to approve. You need this person approval. And sometimes, people do stuff, just to get people's approval. You know, they sleep with like some female. They wanna be with all these niggas just so they can say that they're bad, whatever. You know, that so people can look at them that they're bad or whatever. Or some niggas, they want to do that so that people think they can think they the nigga. You know, whatever. You know, but I'm just saying, it's like all that is trying to seek an image. You know, it's like it's not gonna really help you nothing. You know, so and it's not gonna help you grow. You know, it's gonna drain your energy. And it's not gonna feel the emptiness in your heart that you feel, you know. So just keep working on you, man. Sometimes that can be more helpful than just going around sleeping with people, you know. So like I'm talking from experience, man. I used to be that guy, you know, trying to sleep with this girl, sleep with that girl, sleep with that girl. I used to be that guy, but now I don't think like that no more. I'm like, what kind of shit is that? What kind of shit was I into? Like, that wasn't even right, you know. So, and all them energy, they get stuck with you sometimes. Not just that, it's like, no, you don't wanna do that. You don't wanna be, so dependent on trying to always get satisfaction from outside, to where you don't care if you get sick. You don't care like who you lay with. You don't. Come on, man. To be honest with you, that ain't even right. To be honest with y'all, that ain't. Like I'm just keeping a real conversation with y'all, like kicking it with like your brother, whoever, like your uncle, whoever, just kicking it with you, telling you what's up. For real. And yeah, even if people say that's the cool thing to do, sometimes it's really not, bro. A lot of rappers, they married to like one wife. Okay. A lot of like politicians, they're married to like one wife, to be honest with you. The people that's out there like in status, sometimes a lot of them, they're married to one wife, okay? They're not over here just like having all this. Bro, if you have time for that, bro, that shit, it take a lot of time. I don't understand. It really do. Like when you start having time for yourself and time to focus on your shit, you start realizing that, hold on, I was wasting a whole lot of time, doing all that other shit. Now I'm working on my shit. I'm putting work into my craft, whatever I'm doing. It's like, that's, it's like you gotta, it help you, it elevates you, man, to be honest with you. And yeah, like some people spend money, it's a lot of niggas, they have wives, whatever, they go pay, prostitutes, Come on, man. The money, you could have used that money for your kids, whatever, you go pay for prostitutes and stuff like that, All that stuff, is like, use your brain. That doesn't make any sense, And I think another thing is like these are the consequences of always. Actually, let me talk about another thing. Like, it's like also like also always chasing like people, you know. It's like always like lusting after people. You see a girl like she got the tight skin jeans, whatever. She got this like you know whatever she's wearing, you know, she's showing her you know her print, whatever, and you looking and all that, you know, and you know like, and you know she got this bra, whatever, you can see the top of her breast, and you thinking you lusting after her and stuff. That wastes your energy, man. You know, that wastes your energy, you know, because she might not even be thinking about you, you know. All girls do vice versa, you know. That wastes your energy, you know. They people that y'all looking at lusting up, they might not even be thinking about you. Also, you think about it, Jesus said, if you already think about her, you already sleep on her. Okay, so if you know the girls too, if she already thinking about the nigga, she already sleeping with the nigga. So like, stop, you know, like stop always trying to like, you know, lust after people, lust after celebrities. You know, spend time on Instagram, always like looking at, you know, who is hotter and who is sexier or whatever. You know, come on, man, you wasting your time, your energy. You know, you throwing your focus off, you know, as a man, as a woman, you know, as an individual in life, you know, you are, you know. So think about it, you know, you can ruin, first of all, the consequences of all this, bro. You can ruin your relationship. You can go broke. You can get an STD, a lot of STDs, you know. You can get child support, a lot of child support. You can get you could ruin your reputation, you know. Not just that. Another thing, you could like lose focus, you know, like, you know, you could just like, like you could, like, motherfuckers can have a whole accident, right? Looking at somebody down the road, you know, like I see this, I might be walking around like, you know, with no shirt on, whatever, and I see how like females are riding around with their own like boyfriends, whatever, you know, and they looking, you know, like they looking too hard, you know. Some of them even driving, you know, so it's like they can even have a whole accident doing that, you know. Even niggas do that, looking at girls, you know, stuff like that. I used to look at girls while I'm driving and shit too, you know, that, you know, by the light, you know, see a girl, whatever, you think she look good, whatever. Man, looks don't really matter like that, man. You don't need to like think that, okay, you don't need to think that, okay, just because a motherfucker look good, you know, that means I need to go and be with them. No, come on, man. You need to know that you love a person. You need to know that, okay, this person, I'm ready to invest my energy into them, you know. So it's like that, you gotta know, you can't just invest your energy into anybody, you know. So you can't just, you know, do that. So, you know, that's what I'm talking about. So it's like, you like my last video, I was talking about morals and stuff, you know. Have morals, you know, have them, man. To be honest with you, they will help a lot, you know, period, you know. So I don't have a lot to say, man, you know. Speaking from experience, man, you know, you have to learn how to control your urges, you know, control yourself, you know, because if you don't, you can lose your job, you can lose your relationship, you can lose money, you can lose your life. Nigga, I seen a nigga got shot over some coochie, y'all. No bullshit, real life. And that nigga, the nigga who shot him was my friend. You know, he wasn't my friend, but he was my, you know, I guess plug, you know. So it was, you know, so I'm just saying, like, I seen a nigga, you know, shot another nigga over a girl, you know, like a lot of shit like that. I seen a lot of girls fight over niggas, like, and made each other bleed and all that shit. So it's like, don't always, you know, I see niggas get set up, get robbed and all that shit over trying to chase something, you know. That's all, like, I'm saying is, like, don't let lust rule you, man. Rule it, you know, control it, okay? Like, for real, you know, it's gonna really help you, and it can help you manifest, you know, all that energy you could have used. You see, like, all this time, all this energy, I could have used it somewhere else, but I used to put it on what I'm doing, my YouTube channel, you know. That's something I'm doing, you know. It's like, it's you know, even if nobody watched this video, I can rewatch this video and I can learn something from it because I'm speaking from my heart, you know. So subscribe, man, you know. Peace to everybody, man. Make sure you try to share if you can. You know, I appreciate somebody share my other video, man. You know, that's You know, I feel like that's, you know, community, man. You know, peace to y'all, man. You know, prosperity to all, man, to be honest with y'all. That's the point of all the videos I be making too. You know, you have to be successful, you have to prosper, you know, and you can't prosper if you don't put down some old habits, you know. So yeah, man.